As you know, I am psychology student, and one of the things that most catches my attention is the use of reward machines. It turned out that social network or social media constantly us use reward machines. An example of this is the notification in our cell phone, ATC. So I would like to know, what do you think are the main data that can be used, manipulated, or lied?
Well, it's it it's hard to explain, but the idea of we as not only as human beings, but most animals do, like we do work really well when we receive some type of award, right? So then this is known, right? This is not something new, but it became really easy to exploit using technological devices, right? Especially, it came at the beginning, especially from video games, that it turns out, I mean, uh, just playing a game, just gaining points, although they're kind of meaningless, then suddenly you feel you're rewarded, and then you get more excited and you play some more. In games like Fortnite actually have exploited that really well, because you just gain points, but points mean nothing, right? And you can, with points, you can buy some new guns or clothes or a new character or something like that. So then, in some sense, it's a way, it's some sort of we love it, right? We as humans love it, and then all these bubbles in your phone, and so you know somebody's writing something to you, or somebody give you a like. So that's why you have likes in Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and things like that, because I mean, you post something and you expect some people to say, you know, give you some thumbs up or click you a like in Instagram, and then the more you have, the better you feel, and then you have a bunch of friends in Instagram, and if it's in the thousands, you're all excited, and it doesn't really mean anything. Well, of course, some people do use a lot of likes in Facebook and in Twitter and Instagram as actually capital value, right? Where they can actually sell it, in the sense that once I have tens of thousands of followers, then I can sell something. So then brands start, well, they can approach you and say, well, we give you this piece of clothing for free, just wear it. And since you have 10,000 likes, then I guess you can, that's good enough, and we'll give it for you for free. Then once you have 100,000 or 1,000,000 followers, then you charge for that, right? You say, well, you have to pay me if you want me to wear something. So anyway, it's all rewards. It has everything to do with rewards, and it's sort of we created this. It's not that it's new. It has always been there. The thing is that with computer technology, everything goes. It's really fast. So then we get more of it, and with absolutely everything we do,
Everything you say, it's very interesting and necessary and important. Um, I am 23 years old. The truth is that I constantly question the use my social media or social network, and having have notification turning off. But it is but important is still perceive that I need to be connected, is that is bad, and sad. Because then I becomes competition with myself, and so finally I would like to know what advance admits, sorry, you can have use as a data science expert to make better use of our data and social networks?
Well, for us as individuals, we can, if we do have something good to share, could be politically, culturally, or any other reason, then it's a great advantage, right? So you can publish something, and if it reaches a lot of people, then good, right? Because then if I have a very strong, say, political opinion, and I think it's a good one, then I can tweet it, which is really short and quick, and then I can gauge what people think about that. I may find some opposition. I may find some people that liked it. I will see so many likes. So then I can also try out some ideas, how I start getting involved, like to measure how I can start getting involved in different areas of knowledge or human activities. So that could be a good thing. And so it definitely, there are ways of good ways for me as a person to use it. Before social media, like, I mean, I would ride my bicycle, for example, and I mean, so what? But now I can even ride my bicycle and make a statement, right, about changing mobility in the city, or about whatever, right? About I'm a cycle punk or something like that. Before social media, I could not do that, right? And I can actually show some people what I do too, because I do Strava and I run. And some people get. I mean, if I'm a fast cyclist and I'm talking to someone and say, well, I'm a really fast cyclist. I cycle a lot and I go very fast. And then this other person can check that out too, right? They say, well, let's see if this guy is just bullshitting me, or if it's true. And then he looks at me on Strava and says, well, he actually does go kind of fast. So that kind of thing, right? So that you can actually show what you do. When you say I'm a great artist, and then you can check, well, I can show my stuff in social media. And then people can see, well, he is a great artist. I can see his art.
Good afternoon. Today we are with a very special person who give us more information about this topic. Kimberly, thank you very much for being here today. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Good afternoon. My name is Kimberly Zamora and I am 23 years old. I'm recent graduate in Systems and Software Engineering. I appreciate very much the space today's interview and be able to give my comments.
Perfect, Kimberly. Thank you very much. And now let's get started with the questions.
Sir, with pleasure.
What is the main purpose for you to use social media?
From my personal perspective, social media were created to facilitate communication between people and break the barriers of distance. It is impressive to see how we can communicate in real time with other people who are thousands of miles away. So practically, we're created to improve interaction between people, but unfortunately, many people have diverted the use that should be given and have become a method for illegal acts.
Kimberly, have you ever been benefit economically from social media?
Well, social networks also allow us to create new business ideas and carry out different types of advertising to promote our economic activity. I, for example, have made several sales of second-hand items that I sold very quickly on social networks, and I have also managed to empower my customers through social media.
Do you think it is necessary to maintain your friends via social media, and why, Kimberly?
Of course, it is necessary. A relationship of any kind is based on communication, social networks facilitate communication in an impressive way. It is very likely that today most people maintain good personal relationships thanks to social media.
Do you think social media benefit you more or hurt you more psychologically?
This question depends a lot of the circumstance. Normally, it would be expected that the benefit is greater than the negative. However, a serious problem that some people have today is living with the concern of what others will say or seek approval from others. So we have to pay attention to certain indicators that could show that they are generation a negative effect on people. On the positive side, help us to distress and can be source of distraction from the problems.
As a last question, Kimberly, would you change anything about social media today?
The only thing I don't like is the insecurity that they graph. It is very easy to impersonate another person, make offensive comments, or publish images or videos that can be sensitive. Then right now, what we must improve is the security and support that social networks have to give us in order to maintain a calm and secure communication.
Kimberly, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks.
What's your main purpose for using social media?
I am a writer, so I contribute my thoughts to a magazine about politics online. And I have family in the USA because I'm here in Costa Rica, and I write to them. Yes, so I read the news and I write mostly.
Question number 2. Have you ever benefited economically from social media?
I have. I was invited to publish a book online, and I did, and it is being sold on Amazon. I haven't earned much money, but potentially I could. Yeah.
Question number 3. Do you think it's necessary to maintain your friends via social media, and why?
Well, I do, more because I'm here, and most of my family and friends are in the United States, and so I have to use internet to reach them. Yeah, mostly because I'm isolated. Yeah.
Question number 4. Do you think social media benefit you more or hurt you more psychologically?
I think it is wonderful for me because I know how to sort out the truth from fiction. So I think it's great for me. Yeah.
Good. Question number 5. From your own experience or opinion, which kind or group of people are vulnerable to social media usage, and why?
I think uneducated people and very young people are very vulnerable because they cannot tell what is true, and they will believe what they read. It is better not to let young children be online all the time. Yeah. For that reason, I think, among others. Yeah.
Good. Okay. Question number 6. What can be done to protect them, the group of people mentioned above, from the potential harm from social media?
I think education is the only thing that keeps people informed so they are not fooled. Someone could write and tell you they have $1 million for you. Just give me your bank number and I will send it to you. That kind of thing. That can be a result of ignorance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So people need to be educated and warned about these dangers. Yeah.